So here he talks about the system having a trigger in it, a built-in aggression thing where to start shutting all my messengers every time I go to post a post about what this thing is doing to all my messengers. It allows a few of them to go out, and then all of a sudden it blocks all my messengers. Barry here says that there's a built-in aggression system. It's a built-in thing for aggression in the system. Listen to this here.
Spotted recently, Max even just photos of what's an election. They're dropping down like flies. They're targeting the main people who are talking about the truth. Yeah. Like I said about Dracula, it's like when the spotlight is on Dracula, it doesn't want to be seen.
My WikiLeaks report was taken off. When I did for the senior officers, 7 years after the confidential report on Tetra, I did the higher confidential report on the number of cancers and the reaction and built-in aggression from the system in the police officers.
Built-in aggression from the system. From the system.
To report on the number of cancers and the reaction and built-in aggression from the system in the police officers. That was taken off.
So they're shutting people down. So, what upsets me and saddens me, everybody, is that I've warned about this for 20 years, that if we don't create a different platform and a different way of communication independently, completely of government control by, then at some point they're going to slam us down, Now, my father, bless him, is not
built-in aggression in the system.
Would say, well,
if you get too aggressive with the system, it'll shut you down.
And a lot of people that might watch this now would say, well, if you're not doing anything wrong, why are you worried about being listened to? But it's privacy. And like, if I was to post something about Alex Jones, for instance, on Facebook now, or on Instagram, apparently the photo, I don't, but the photos of him are going fuzzy. So, in other words, you will do what you're told with Facebook. You won't defy us, because if you do, you will be punished.
Can I finish up with one last thing?
Yeah, go on.
And this is really true, because I was involved. It is really true, and it involves what you're talking about now, innocent conversation. And it's frightening.
Frighten them. I want you to frighten these people.
And it's frightening. 2 teenagers, boy and a girl. 2 teenagers, and I think they were, the boy was 15, and the girl was 15 as well, or 14. 2 teenagers, madly in love, planning to get married, spend their life together. Whilst they were, because I was asked by the boy, what can I do? At some stage in their 15, 14, they went to a party with teenagers, what do you smoke? Is it called cannabis?
Cannabis.
Cannabis was passed around. The girl didn't try it, the boy did. Made him sick, never touched it again. Facebook, tried cannabis, made me sick, okay, nothing. 15, 14, they went off, they had sex, thoroughly enjoyed this, looking forward to when we're married and we can live together. Roll on 10 years. All forgotten. He has been through university. Good job. Somebody comes up to him. Hello, John. You've been a naughty boy, haven't you? What? Yes, you've been a naughty boy. Look, I've got your writing here. you've taken drugs. What? Yes, you've written it, taken drugs. And you had sex with an underage girl. That counts as paedophilia. When you filled out your application form for your job, did you say that you had taken drugs? Did you say that you had sex with a 14-year-old girl on your application form? Now, would you like this on the front pages of your local paper? Prominent professional person, as you are then, took drugs, forced underage sex with a girl by the time it gets into the paper. Would you like this on the front page? Would you like the documents shown to your employer? Or would you like to just sign a little document for me? What's the document? Well, it's just to say that you've known this person of good character for 4 or 5 years. They are a good British citizen, and they need a birth certificate, replacement, and a passport. That is a spy coming into the country who needs a birth certificate, somebody responsible, to say, yes, you are a good person, and they get a passport. When they've got a birth certificate and a passport, and of course, once you've signed, that's 5 years in jail, if you are, and then they've got you for life. And you will sign many more, and you will write references. Now, that's what you're talking about. You would never believe, especially as a teenager, that what you do as a teenager and where you end up. 20, and I know the world of spies. To wait 20 or 30 years is nothing. Because the longer you wait, the more they go up. And the more they go up, I had another person